Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Two for One Special Podcast. My name Randall, and with me, as always, my boy LJ and the OG Dad himself. Man, y'all go ahead and talk to these folks, man.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
All right, everybody. Now, welcome back. Now, on today's episode, I feel like we had to talk about it since all three of us are heavy in the gaming community. So I think we should at least give our input on the situation. But the main topic is gonna be about the Dr. Disrespect situation. LJ told me some more information went down not a couple weeks ago, last week. So we're gonna talk about it. But before we get into that, Dad, go ahead and talk to you for what we got going on in sports.
All right. So apparently, the NBA couldn't really get everything together at once, so they made a six-team trade to get Clay to the Mavericks. Six teams. So here's what everybody got. The Mavericks got Clay Thompson and a second-round pick.
Right.
Doesn't say from who. Just like they're still getting all the logistics together. The Timberwolves got a 2031 second round pick and a 2025 second round pick in cash.
Right.
31. Goodness. Okay.
Yeah, it's ridiculous like that. The Warriors got Kyle Anderson and Buddy Hield. The Denver Nuggets got straight cash. The Hornets got Josh Green, Reggie Jackson, 2029 second round pick and 2030 second round pick. And the Sixers got 2031 second round pick. So saying all that, what do you guys think about all that?
I don't know who won. It sounded like just money went around.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the Heat lost because I don't know what was going on with the Heat. Why we traded Caleb Martin? We got all these unknown. I don't know whoever in that office for the Heat. We did bad this season. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I was surprised that Clay went to the Mavericks though. I ain't gonna lie. I'll say, to be honest with you, Dad, to answer your question, I think Dallas won because they got Clay.
Yeah, they did. At least the Warriors got Buddy Hield and Kyle Anderson. I got two like role players. Buddy Hield's probably going to be a starter, but it is what it is. Clay. It was time for Clay to go. They didn't want to give him the numbers he wanted. So,
All right.
and he's getting older. He's not moving around as much as he used to. So. In other sports, and this is random news. Actually, let me stick to basketball. Let me go back. I'll go back to this one. The Kings signed DeMar DeRozan for 3 years, $76 million. So, I believe that's part of the sign and trade also. And part of it is Harrison Barnes is going to San Antonio, and DeMar DeRozan is going to the Kings, and the Bulls pretty much get second round picks of cash. So, how you feel about DeMar DeRozan going to the Sacramento Kings?
You want me to go, LJ? You gonna go?
You can go.
To be honest, that's what they needed. They need a veteran like DeMar. He won a championship, so he know what to do. He a veteran. He can pretty much.
DeMar DeRozan?
DeMar DeRozan never won a title.
So he wasn't.
He
wasn't.
No, he
with-
got traded.
Okay,
He was
okay,
the reason
okay.
he got traded.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought he was on the team with. I thought he was on
No,
the team. Never mind.
you
Okay.
think of the guy who was on the Heat for
Yeah, I'll talk. Okay, I thought he was with Kawhi. I'm sorry, but
He was traded for Kawhi.
okay. But I mean, he's a good player. Let's just say that he's a good player. Sacramento Kings are young, and I'm pretty sure with him on there that he can help them in the locker room, guide them, be the captain and stuff. But he's still good. As long as he stay healthy, the Sacramento Kings was already good. I don't know what happened last season. I don't know what happened, but the season before that, they was good. But long as he stay healthy, put up the numbers, yeah, Sacramento Kings good. So I think, to me, if he can stay healthy, easily top six contenders in the West for Sacramento. For Sacramento, with Sacramento. I'm sorry.
Okay. What you think, LJ?
I think it's fine. I mean, I hate to say it, but he probably kind of past his prime where he give you some good minutes and things like that. Yeah, he would give you some good points. Yeah. So on a contender like that, probably. But with them, right? Because Buddy High left the came from the Kings, right? Or
Buddy
no?
Hield, I believe he did. He was on the Kings at one point.
Right.
So
So I kind of that's kind of but they still have some good pieces over there at the Kings. So I if you I say this, I would much rather right now, if I had the choice, I would choose Buddy Hield over DeMar DeRozan. But that's just me.
well, like, and not to belittle anything, DeMar DeRozan did average 25 a game last season.
Right.
So he was balling. He's still in his prime. And every team he went to, his points per game has gone up. So I don't think it's going to happen with the Kings with the amount of weapons they have over there with De'Aaron Fox and I can't remember the center's name. It's coming to me
Makalova
later.
or something like that. It's Russian.
No,
Or
from another country.
Solavino.
It's from another country, but either way, like it's they're trying to gear up. And last piece of basketball news. Then I'm gonna go to football. Miles Bridges got a 3-year, $75 million contract. Now, reason why this is big news because a lot of people are up in arms because Walter's reading from here for Bleacher Report. He set out the 2022-2023 campaign following his June 2022 arrest in November. Following his June arrest. In November, reported that Bridges pleaded no contest to felony domestic violence charge and was accused of assaulting then girlfriend in front of their 2 children. And initially faced 3 felony charges. Agreement was met to the other 2 felony counts were dismissed, and he was sentenced to 3 years probation without any jail time for the 3rd. So, people are mad that he got this big of a deal after basically being accused of domestic violence. So, how you guys feel about that one?
See, I'm gonna say this. The first thing, a lot of people don't even like Charlotte because they saying Michael Jordan is a bad owner.
He no longer
He
owns it.
he no longer owns it.
Okay. Well, at the time when he was on, they say he was a bad owner, but I don't know who owned that. Now, the second thing is I could say when he was playing, he was putting up good numbers. He was at least putting up good numbers. So I'm guessing they basing that off of that. I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm gonna say. Now, I can see why people pissed off because they be like, bro, beat up his girl. He got convicted. Why the heck he's still playing in the league? That's a different story. So I can see why people pissed off. But based off of how much money he's getting, I think that's the reason why. Is because they just basing it off of how he was playing before all this happened. Because he was doing good. He wasn't like I forgot the dude who was at the Grizzlies then is playing at Houston. I forgot his name. But he wasn't like him. He wasn't all bark but garbage. But he actually, he's all bark and he's actually decent. So I can see why they paying him that much money. Now, like I said, why he's still in the league after all that? Hey, that's the that's the front office. That's between them and and him. So I can't speak on that part. But the money situation, you can sit back and be like, yeah, he put up good numbers last season. If you put all that to the side, you can see why he getting the money that he getting now.
I don't know. I do think it's weird that he's still in the league even though he's been convicted because
He pleaded no contest. So
true. That is different. No contest is it's not different. Legally it's different, but in our minds it wouldn't really be different. So I guess that's why he can still play because he just pleaded no contest, which doesn't mean that he's saying that he did or did not do it. He just saying, "Hey, I'm just not going to say anything about it," and we're just gonna go our ways, and I'm gonna pay her probably some money, maybe. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know too much about the player. I didn't really keep up with that team when he was on it, so I ain't got too much to say about it. I do think it's interesting with Charlotte because Charlotte is still trying to come back, but I feel like Charlotte has weird pieces, and I guess he will be another weird piece. And I'm not saying that they don't have good pieces; they still have. And please tell me if I'm right, but LaMelo, right?
Lamelo,
Yeah,
yep,
but he
Lamelo.
stay getting injured though.
Right, and then they have another young guy who's pretty okay-ish or good, maybe.
Brandon Miller.
There you go. So those are the two I think are pretty good. So maybe he be a third. Again, it'd be weird, and he might get booed out the NBA eventually, but we'll see.
To be fair, the whole Charlotte team is weird. It's nothing but young people who stay getting in trouble.
I mean, isn't that what the Grizzlies are though?
It's only the Grizzlies. It's just Ja Morant that's getting in trouble for real.
Ja Morant, wasn't there somebody else who got in trouble, and then they got whatchamacallit from the
Dylan Brooks,
Dylan Brooks,
but
not
he
Dylan
got
Brooks.
traded.
Oh, he got traded.
Oh yeah, that's who I was thinking about. Dylan Brooks, who got traded to the Houston Rockets. Yeah, he's all barred, but but garbage. But
Oh yeah, I mean he gonna. That's what I'm saying. He gets in trouble on the basketball court. He's like Draymond Green, but worse.
yeah, those just the only two that I know from the Grizzlies, to be honest. Ja Morant and Dylan Brooks.
And final thing in news I just want to go over real quick, and this is random NFL news. Patrick Mahomes rookie card just sold for. You want to take any guesses?
A couple mil.
Not in the
I
middle.
say 20 mil.
No, not that high. 173,000.
Again,
Oh.
he gonna be some. He gonna work when he retire. He gonna be in the millions. What?
No, it probably gonna have to wait until he dies.
Or that too.
Dang.
I mean, it's true.
He's true though. He got a point.
Yeah.
Even though that's wild, but he got a point. Though.
And I mean, it's like art. Nobody cares about the artists until they die. So
Yeah.
That's true. And that's what I got from sports today.
All right. But before we get to the main topic, I'm surprised you didn't say this. Bronny James' debut. He only dropped 4 points yesterday in the summer league. So how y'all feel about that?
It's summer league. I mean, I don't. He's not even playing today. He's sitting out for knee swelling. So it's like,
oh, he already acted like his dad.
See, here's the thing, man. Look,
I'm leaving that alone. Nah, it's fine. It's the summer league. It's whatever.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing,
for real.
though. It's the summer league, and he's already sending out. Just imagine
He's gonna be the starting point guard. So what you want?
he is. If he,
I doubt that.
all I gotta say is this:
I didn't say he should be. I just said he is going to
he's
be.
sitting out right now for a swell with knee or ankle,
Knee swelling.
knee swelling, and he I don't think he even played like 20-some minutes yesterday. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, we just got
You don't want your secret weapon to get messed up before the season starts. Even though the season starts in like what 20,
like 3 months.
4 months.
Yeah.
Is a minute. I mean, they gotta get done with periods first. So.
Well, all I gotta say is whoever LeBron personal trainer is, dietitian, all that, he need to put.
It's the same as Bronny.
That,
What do you mean?
he need to put. He need to do something because
That man not hurt. They just didn't want to play that man. I don't know why they didn't want to play that
that too.
man.
But they say he got a swollen knee.
They gotta give a reason.
Well, that is true. They do be lying sometimes, but I'm just saying. Right now, you don't want anybody that young already missing out from something swell. You just look at Zion. Zion stay getting hurt.
We are not comparing talent levels between Zion
No, I'm just
and
saying.
Bronny.
No, I'm just saying he stay getting hurt. That's what I'm saying. He stay getting hurt.
Well,
okay.
Zion stay getting hurt because he put a whole bunch of weight on himself.
That is true, and he let his
And
body go.
right, and then he got in that trouble with that porn star. So
Shout out to Mariah May.
We're making money.
making money, but it just you don't. At the end of the day, you just don't want to. You don't want to hear that because like he played. I think he played maybe less than 25 minutes, and then you be like, hey, he got a swell knee. He can't play. You can be like, what? You can understand if you've been in the league for like 5 to 10 years, but you touch one game, even though it's summer league. Don't get me wrong, but you touch one game and you already got a swell knee. So I'm pretty sure they gonna up his the personal trainer, whoever he got. They gonna yeah, he gonna be going crazy this summer before the season starts.
Oh yeah, and Paul George signed with the Sixers too.
Sixers gonna be the problem. Knicks gonna be a problem. It's gonna be
The Sixers was supposed to be a problem every year, and they never.
if Joel Embiid stay healthy, it's wraps. If he stay,
That's
healthy,
a big if though.
That's what I'm
big
saying.
if.
It's a big if because you got Paul George, you got the dude from Duke who's all over TikTok. He's supposed to be a good passer. Then you got like,
Tyrese Maxey.
him. I think I already said Paul George. You got Paul George. Then they got the young dude. I forgot his name with the little short dreads. Who was
Maxey.
I
Him.
think that's Tyrese Maxey.
He was doing good. So as long as Joel Embiid can stay healthy, he can pretty much dominate the East. Because at the East is Boston. If you can just stop them shooting, you good to go. Because they can't really do like anything else. They can't drive besides Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, and that's it. So if you can stop them from shooting, you pretty much good to go. You got Milwaukee. If you can stop Giannis, you pretty much won that. Then you got, well, I would say Miami, but I don't know what the hell happened to us during this period because we just let everybody go and we just signed. I don't know who we signed, so you can't say Miami. And then the Knicks just signed. They went on. They pretty much won in the East. It's Knicks, 76ers, and Boston. That I pretty much say that pretty much won. Because Knicks got, I don't know who, they just got a roster now. As long as they can stay healthy, they good to go. But that's it. So it's pretty much Boston, 76ers, Knicks, and if Giannis can stay healthy, Milwaukee. And that's it. From these.
And shout out to Tobias Harris' agent for getting him another payday in Detroit. Just throwing it out there.
Sure, they got no choice. Who I mean, say besides him, who else there?
Kay Cunningham. I think James Wiseman's there still. I don't know. It's
It's all over.
outside of Kay outside of
Detroit.
Kay Cunningham. There's nothing there.
But we'll see. This is gonna be interesting season. It's gonna be interesting season. So that is. Oh well, we can talk about this before we get to the main topic, so it won't be a short podcast. Angela Reese made history for the most double doubles, or not triple doubles, double doubles.
Double doubles.
Yeah, in women history, and Caitlin Clark. Well, she broke something. What she broke?
She got the first triple double as a rookie. No other rookie got to, and nobody ever on the Indiana Fever has ever gotten a triple double.
Right.
So
how y'all feel about those two right there? And it like the first rookie since 2012, am I not mistaken, for the All-Star game, something like that.
yeah, so they're both in the All-Star. They're both in the All-Star game, and the way the All-Star game is doing it, they're doing the All-Stars versus the U.S. team. Mm-hmm. So
What?
yeah,
Okay, but wouldn't the U.S. team also be the All?
That's what I'm saying.
you just get other All-Stars to fill the spots. You get the U.S. team.
So anybody who did not make the U.S. team is on the All-Star team. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
So Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are going to be on the same team there for that. But you know what though? Angel Reese got that dog in her. Like she's constantly grabbing boards. She's not the biggest person there, but she is the most feisty and the most hungry, I believe, a lot of the times because. Like I'm watching her play, and she's just grabbing everybody's misses and just going out there and playing hard. Caitlin Clark she's an offensive weapon. You know, I wish the WNBA had longer training camp because Caitlin Clark wouldn't have as many turnovers as she has now because their chemistry is just now starting to gel, and she got 50 million turnovers before that because she's passing it to wide open and players are not ready for it. So.
All right. because I think she got the most turnovers right now.
She does.
And like you said, like, I mean, I think we mentioned this like way long time ago. Like they legit got drafted. They was in college, got drafted. 1 or 2 months later, they playing in their first WNBA game.
Like 2, 3 weeks actually.
Right. So I was like, for them, and a lot of people clowning. I'm like, bro, they was legit playing against college kids like a couple months ago, and they literally are playing against professionals who've been playing the game for 5+ years, and they dogging them. Like, come on now. Like that's just crazy for like it's just like it's like if we got drafted and they like, hey, y'all finna go, we finna drop y'all off in Russia 2 weeks from now, and we had to go rescue somebody, and we rescued them with just only 2 weeks of training. You know what I'm saying? So that's, even though it's kind of like a wild statement, but still you kind of.
That was kind of out there. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I was like, like I'm wondering where he's going with this, but like
even though that was a wild statement though, but a lot of people just don't understand. Like they really did not have no time to practice. They legit was in school, got drafted, and then 2-3 weeks later played their first WNBA game.
Mm-hmm.
So they really didn't have no training. That's why I said during this, once the off season started and they come back, yeah, they're gonna be a problem for sure. Even though they already is, but you know they're gonna be a little bit better than what they are now. But yeah, that's pretty much it for real. Cause really ain't no NFL stuff happen.
No, just wait for training camp to start. So
That too. Oh, Olympics about to start. So we can talk about that whenever. I think it starts about 3 weeks from now. 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So
Yeah, 3
most
weeks from
definitely
now.
we're gonna stay tuned with the Olympics. So y'all gonna get some of that coverage there. Now let's talk about it. Even though I don't really want to talk about it, but like I said, we've been gaming the community for our whole life, and he was a name for the streaming world, Dr. Disrespect. So just in case if y'all don't know, or if y'all don't be up to date with social media, because I know a lot of people don't use social media now, Dr. Disrespect came out that, well, actually it came from a Twitch whistleblower who I think he left or got fired. I don't know, but he either way go, he didn't work for Twitch anymore. So I don't know why this came out. I guess he was like, screw it, I'm just finna say it, or the NDA was up around that time, because a lot of people was confused because Dr. Disrespect wasn't beefing with nobody. Go ahead, Dad. What you about to say?
no, so there was an NDA involved. Yes.
Yeah. So I don't know why he came. He just came out the blue for everybody that don't know. So the Twitch whistleblower went on Twitter and he made a statement. Like I said, it came out of nowhere. He said that the reason behind Dr. Disrespect ban from Twitch was because he was talking to a minor through Twitch Whispers. Now, for those who don't know what Twitch Whispers is, if you stream or well, not if you don't even stream, if you have a profile, I'd rather say, on Twitch, you got this little message to the side to where you can pretty much talk to your streamers or talk to anybody who got a profile on Twitch. And I guess ain't that
It's akin to sliding in DMs.
yeah. So I don't know what happened. LJ know the story, so he gonna explain it. So pretty much what happened is, for what I got, but like I said, LJ, you explain.
Huh?
Oh, you don't know?
No, I know.
Oh, okay. Cause I keep it's back and forth. I really don't know, but from what I hear is somebody hit him up first to where he can help them with their Twitch page or something like that, and then it went left from there. And he knew that at the time the girl who slid in his Twitch whisper was a minor, but it just went left. So for what I got, it's back and forth. But the majority of people saying the person hit him up first, ask him, can he help them with their Twitch profile? Can you give them tips? Can you tell me how to do this? Can you tell me how to do that on Twitch? Since you well known for Twitch, and the conversation just went left after that. That's for what I heard. So I really don't know what's going on. It's multiple stories all over the place. Are we gonna get the truth? I don't know. But LJ, go ahead. What's going on?
Okay, well, I guess I have to start from square one. Uh, so what happened and I'm not going to even go into the Knicks merch thing because that's going into
I don't even want to talk
uh
about Nick Merch.
that goes into conspiracy theory. But what ended up happening is this former Twitch
Employee.
employee. He was supposedly like a director or a, somebody high up there who saw these messages that Dr. Disrespectful had sent out to a minor. Back, and this it has to go back all the way back here. Back in 2017, during Twitch, Dr. Disrespectful had cheated on his wife with some lady who knows some random person. Um, and everybody knew about that. Everybody that became a whole thing. This, that, and the other. That's the only important part of that is that he treated on his wife in 2017. Fast forward to 2020, he gets banned off of Twitch. Nobody knows why he gets banned off of Twitch. He has a lawsuit with Twitch suing them as to why it happened. End of the case is that there was a settlement. No, there's a document that says Twitch and Doc says that no wrongdoing had happened, and they're going about this same way. In 2024, now this Twitch former Twitch employee had came out and said out of nowhere, under for no reason, unprovoked, saying that Dr. Disrespectful had contacted, was in talks with a minor sexually, and Twitch had shut it down, and that's why they had banned him off the platform. That caused a huge firestorm, and no one knew why this had happened. When this had came out, people was unsure of who to believe because they was like, this is just a random person. But after more information about them came out, it was found that they really was a Twitch employee. They really worked there. They knew what they was talking about, and it became a whole thing. Everybody probably was trying to figure out what was going on, why it was happening, this, that, and the other. And even some of these journalists who supposedly had already knew why this had happened start coming out and saying, "Oh, I guess it's time to release the information of saying why this had happened." Um, Eventually, it got so bad that Doc felt like he had to respond. He did respond, and in the response, he said, "Yes, he did talk to a minor. Yes, it did get sexual. No, it shouldn't have got that far." Uh, this and then he went into his Doctor Disrespectful persona and said, "This is not going to end me. I'll be back better than ever." Blah blah blah. This blah 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 that blah 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 this. The weird part starts to come in afterwards because supposedly there was an NDA, but supposedly how the NDA works was that once you leave that company, you're on a timetable, and once that timetable ends, you're free from that NDA. Everybody believes that most NDAs are every 4 years or so. It was 4 years since that incident, so that's what happened there. Um, People had conspiracy theories because, like Randall was saying, some people were saying that it was a minor they had just got together to see what was going on, wanted to know some information, how to be a better Twitch streamer, this and that. And then it somehow got sexual and it got out of hand. And eventually, after he got caught cheating with his wife, um, that's when that stopped. Another one was that he was texting multiple minors, um, and it got so bad his wife found out or something like that, and she shut it down. Nobody knows any of that. That's all speculation. Um, Another rumor is, and the only reason I brought up Nick Merckx is they believe that this was payback to Nick Merckx to end. That information was people were mad about what Nick Merckx said about trans people. They wanted to get back at Nick Merckx, and they said instead of getting Nick Merckx, they were gonna get Dr. Disrespectful because they are best friends, and that's why this information came out. No, I don't know none of that. None of that can be said is true or not. There's even some trans lady that came out and said that she also cheated with Dr. Disrespectful in 2017 and got found out by the wife, and they shut it down when they was trying to get the relationship. I mean, a whole slew of stuff came out. It was just madness. But long story short, is the reason why Dr. Disrespectful is perma banned from Twitch is because he was sexually texting a minor through the Twitch DM whisper program or whatever you want to call it. And that's a no no. You are a, I don't know how old he was back then. Maybe he was in his early 30s. At least I think he was in his early 30s. I think he's close to 40 now. No, it doesn't matter. He was too old to be talking to a minor in that way. It should have never happened. And now he's perceived to be gone forever. Could he go back on YouTube? Yeah, but he won't get paid for it. Could he go on Kick? Yeah, because Kick's successful. So that's the gist of it. That's the TLDR of it. Is that Dr. Disrespectful did something he should have never done. Have no clue why he did it, and now his whole life is messed up. So,
Well, when you lose, 'cause I just googled it right now. When you lose $900,000 a year, because that's how much he was making on Twitch, off of subscribers alone, that doesn't even go through it. That doesn't even count like the donations, the sponsors, and stuff like that. But just from subscribers alone, he made $900,000 a year. Don't. Here's the thing. There's no world where it's ever okay for an adult to be DMing a minor. It's never okay. If that minor female wanted to know some information, she could have asked the general chat, and he could like just like set some type of subscribers, do subscribe only, and like maybe help her out where there's a crowd involved and nobody's like, and he's trying to make sure nothing's doing inappropriate. And you don't be inappropriate with minors either. Like as a person with kids, somebody was doing that with my daughter. Like they in the ground. I'm sorry, you're in the ground at that point because you're an adult. You know how to groom and to just warp these kids' minds and stuff like that. So you lost a significant amount of your income because you didn't know to act. You let your persona get to your head, and I could care less if he even ever comes back. Period. Anybody who does anything with minors, like I'm done with. Like I can't listen to R. Kelly no more because all the stuff he did. Like I'm serious. R. Kelly was a big part of my childhood. I don't listen to him at all anymore. So it's just like you start messing with kids. That's when you lose me. I never really. And to be fair, I was never a Dr. Disrespect fan. Period. Like I just like I don't get it. I don't like it. It's not for me. But like you messing with kids, you have my attention. But I'm not gonna. You're not gonna get anything from me at that point. So.
My thing is this, and I was telling LJ when he was breaking it down for me, bro. If you want to cheat. That's just human. We can't control. Well, you can't control it, but majority of people can't control it. If you're gonna cheat. But you are a multi-millionaire who literally sits down on a webcam. You really don't play games like that because majority of the time you talk in the chat, so you really don't be playing games. But still, you're a streamer who makes millions of dollars. You had everything. You got a kids, you got a wife, you got all that. If you was going to cheat and he was well known, why on earth will you cheat with a girl? I mean, with a little kid, knowing damn well if you gonna get caught, and you should know because you got eyes on you that you gonna get caught. That it gonna screw your whole entire life up. Like out of everybody, I would tell LJ this. I'm like, bro, if he would have cheated, he could have. I know for a fact, cause this dude has sponsorship with the NFL. He had sponsorship with 2K. He had sponsorships with I want to say Nike or Adidas or something like that. All I know is
It was a lot.
he had a lot of sponsors. So I know for a fact you see these beautiful ladies every time you do events. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna come up to you because he like 6'8" or something like that. So I'm pretty sure they gonna notice you, and you just gonna skip over them, cheat on your wife with somebody who's a minor. Come on now. That's what I was telling LJ. I was like, bro, is that right there is stupid. Like you should have known that eventually gonna get caught up because you ain't no regular civilian. You're well-known streamer, and even if the Twitch people wasn't looking at the whisper chat, old girl could have easily who was the minor, old girl could have easily be like, well, shoot, hey, what, like, hey, I'm broke or I'm going broke, I need some money. Matter of fact, hey, I still got all this information back when I was young, flirted with Dr. Disrespect. Let me bribe him real quick. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why he did it. He's stupid for doing that. And like I was telling LJ, out of everybody, because I'm pretty sure his DMs was flooded 24/7 with girls. I know for a fact. So why on earth would he want to mess with a minor? That right there just don't make no sense.
Now, I do have some. I have a conspiracy theory
Uh-oh.
that I want to throw.
I know what you're talking about. I think I know what you're about to say because I saw it on Twitch, not Twitch, TikTok.
I don't know. I don't know. This is my personal one.
Okay.
So, what I think kind of happened. So, and this involves why Twitch. Supposedly there was a settlement. So supposedly what happened is that people knew that Dr. Disrespectful was cheating. Nobody knew he was talking to minors.
Right.
Supposedly, when this was back during the time where streamers was getting these huge contracts to
NBA
stream,
contract deals. Yeah.
right, to stream on different platforms, and so they was about to give Doc one. Or I thought they had already gave him one, but supposedly they was on their way to give him one.
For what I heard,
Shout out to Mixer.
For what I heard, he was in the talks with Mixer and YouTube Gaming, and
Right.
that's how all this started between Twitch and him.
Right. So Twitch was going to give him a contract, but some of the people at Twitch did not like Dr. Disrespectful because they didn't like him, they didn't like his persona, whatever. They just didn't like the man. So they went on a expedition to go find any proof that he was doing something to not give him a contract.
Right.
So they illegally went through his whispers. Now, let me say this. Yes, you have a right to privacy. You have the right to, have your information to be secured. But why would you, and I'm not talking about for a minor, I'm talking about cheating in particular. Why would you try to cheat on a live streaming service DM messenger thing? Like, what kind of sense does that make to use that thing to
now, like you said, it's supposed to be dad know more information about this because I even though me and you was streaming back in like 2013 or something like that, we was streaming like a long time ago. We ain't had Twitch whispers around that time, but dad been streaming more frequently than me once like around 2020 of the COVID stuff. That's when the whispers probably came up. So I really don't know too much information about that. But for what I know, and like I said, Dad can correct me if I'm wrong what I'm about to say. It's supposed to be only between you and whoever you texting. Like Twitch, nobody is supposed to know about it. That's why I call it Twitch whispers because it's only supposed to be between you and whoever the other person you texting. And I think, like you said, and then I got another theory too. Like you said, somebody was like, yeah, screw this. I don't like Doc. I'm finna just go through his messages and expose them. And then they came across, that right there.
So, one of the reasons why they probably did the whispers thing because text messages, people get caught. Messenger, WhatsApp, those are the main sources of communication. Twitch, it's a matter of you got to be logged in, and if you're the header of the account, so only you can really see the whispers because you're logged in on it's logged in on your phone, and sometimes you need extra passwords to get in and stuff like that every time. So like you can see if somebody logged in. I know with my Twitch, I have like a secondary authorization when I log in and stuff like that. So
Right.
so it's supposed to be more secure, and like that's why he did it that way. Either way, it was dumb. Either way, you don't do it. If somebody needs your help at the mine, you do it in a public forum, and you do not. I repeat, you do not sexualize it at all. Like it's stupid. And it's, by the way, did y'all read his what you call it,
His statement, yep.
his
That
statement?
statement. That was the worst
Yeah,
statement.
that's the dumbest statement ever. Like
Yeah,
you showed no remorse, no contrition, and you want people to like to take you back. So like, get the f out of here, man. Like,
that statement was garbage. I told LJ because he was telling me he was talking about it. I told LJ I told him bro, he 100% wrote that statement. No PR team, no nothing. He 100% wrote that statement because the way it was worded, and I'm like, yeah, ain't no PR team, nobody proofread this. This joker literally just went off the top of his head and just put it out there to tweet to the Twitter or X.
Which is crazy because I found out because I've been watching videos on it. Which I found out later that the Guy Beecham, that's Dr. Disrespectful real name and the real person,
Yeah.
used to be a PR manager for Sledgehammer or 321 Industry One, the Call of Duty place. He used to be a PR manager.
I can see that.
So you're a PR manager and you released. You used to be. I guess it's because he hasn't done it in a long time. But you used to be a PR manager and you release a statement like that.
Well, here's the thing. Nick said it during his thing. How I can explain it is he's similar to the guy who played the Joker before he passed away. And what I mean by that is he take his character too personal. He take his character and persuade it in real life. When Nick was going off doing his little thing about him not playing with Dr. Disrespectful no more, all that crazy stuff, he said that he only met him in real life for 8 minutes, and it was just like it wasn't at even an event. It was just them hanging. It was him, Ninja, Tim, and the other people that be streaming with. So it wasn't like no major event or anything. It was just them. Like, how we doing right now? It's just us chilling, having a good time, just talking. So Nick Merce said that he only met him for 8 minutes, and he was in full blown costume, and he was kind of confused. He was like, "Bro, we not. It's no cameras, no phones, or nothing. It's just literally us." And he was still in full blown Dr. Disrespect cosplay. He wasn't himself. He was just still he had his wig, the game set, the backpack, the bulletproof vest, all that. So I think that, like I said, he's similar to the guy who played the Joker. He just took his role too far, and he truly forgot who he was. Because a lot of people, I don't even can't recall the last time anybody seen him without his costume.
2017 when he was caught on video cheating.
Yeah. so that's what I think that was. He just forgot who he is. When he wrote that statement, it wasn't him. It was Dr. Disrespectful. At the time, it should have been, I don't even know his name. It should have been him. He should have cut the act and be like, "Hey, this is me. Not Dr. Disrespectful. This is me." He could have said, "I took my role too far in playing Dr. Disrespectful. It took over my life. I went a little bit too deep. I'm gonna take some time off to reflect, and when I come back, it's gonna be me, not Dr. Disrespectful. Is he gonna be playing whatever his name is?" After today, Dr. Disrespectful is completely dead. That's what he should have said in his statement. Not whatever the hell not that. That's what he should have said. Cause I'm pretty sure if he would have said that, like, "Hey, Dr. Disrespectful is no more. When I come back after however long I'm finna take this break, it's gonna be strictly me. It's gonna be Guy, whoever his name is. And Dr. Disrespectful after today is dead. When I come back, you're gonna get 100% me, and hopefully I can win your hearts back. And that's what he should have said. I don't know why the hell he said what he said that. He just made it worse. But that's what I think. I think he just took his character role too far. And when he made that statement, it was Dr. Disrespectful, not the actual, person. That's what I think.
No, there is a thing about living and dying in a bit, and that's exactly what he was doing. But like, he just, I don't know. It's ridiculous. At some point, I
Enough
said,
is enough.
yeah, enough is enough.
Now here's another theory though, and I want to get your input on this. So, the theory is this: he was in talks with Mixer and YouTube Gaming, but he did it behind Twitch back. And I don't know if y'all remember this, or Dad, if you remember this. Back in the day, Twitch was they are now, but Twitch is heavy on a contract. If you got a contract with Twitch, they don't want you to do nothing else but Twitch. If you do anything outside of Twitch, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, anything, and you sign that contract, say, "Hey, I'm partnered with Twitch," they pretty much like Disney. Without a hesitation, like Dad know, without hesitation, they will cut ties with you. And at the time, his contract, this for what people was kind of adding up, because at the time his contract was about to be up, and it was gonna be like, all right, everybody throwing out these big deals. What Twitch? He's the face of Twitch, so I already know. They a lot of people say they already know Doc finna get this outrageous deal from Twitch because he ain't finna go nowhere. But come to find out, he went behind Twitch back, and he was having meetings with Mixer and YouTube Gaming. Because I think at one time he was supposed to go to YouTube Gaming. I think he was about to sign a contract with YouTube Gaming, if I'm not mistaken. And then that situation happened in 2017. But a lot of people said the reason behind it was somebody found out that he was in talk with Mixer and YouTube Gaming behind Twitch back, and Twitch felt some type of way because at the time they lost Tim and some other big streamer, I forgot, but they were losing streamer left and right, and they got pissed off that Doc was about to do the same thing, especially behind their back. So somebody said that they planted that young girl to Doc. They were like, "Hey, do this, go in Doc message, do this and do that," and to where nobody will sign him or something like that. So the girl did that. That situation happened, and the other situation happened when he was cheated. Then Doc found out that Twitch was behind the young girl hitting him up. That's why they went to court, and we didn't hear anything about it until a couple months ago or last month. So a lot of people saying that Twitch was behind it. That's why they paid out his original contract, and that's why nobody say anything because they Twitch signed the NDA. Dr. Disrespect signed the NDA, and Dr. Disrespect found out that Twitch was behind old girl, messaging him. So, like I said, will we know the truth? I don't know. Because everybody was confused. They were like, so if Twitch knew all along, why they signed an NDA to keep their mouth closed and gave him the rest of his money? So, like I said, we probably won't know the truth unless Twitch or Dr. Disrespect will finally sit down and say, hey, this is what happened. It's just all over the place. So, how y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about Twitch maybe also behind it too? And him making Twitch sign the NDA and getting the rest of his money.
I know when I sign in on Twitch, they tell me I can't stream nowhere else since I got affiliated.
Right.
I can't co-stream nowhere else. Now, do a lot of people do it? Yeah. I'm not saying I do it. Don't Twitch do not come for me.
But they changed that, Dad.
They did, but they did, and they brought it back.
Oh, they did. I didn't know they brought it. That's
No. It's so there's loose language to where you can stream on other platforms at once. It was mainly Facebook at the time. They didn't want you doing it. Facebook and YouTube. They did not want you to do it at the same time because Facebook had Mixer. They just bought Ninja from underneath them.
Yeah.
So they was um that's the main ones, but
Do people still stream on Facebook? Because I know that was a thing for a second, but
it's not as popular because
it's not good. It's not.
it's not it's not profitable.
Yeah. You'll make no money.
Yeah, they don't. Facebook is not paying nobody nothing. Facebook started paying me $6 over from 4 years ago, and I'm not giving them my bank information.
Right.
But like I said, well, we know the truth. I don't know. All I know is Dr. Disrespect. Man, he. Here's the thing about Dr. Disrespect. He got a cult following. Even though whenever he come back, he gonna be clown. He's still gonna stream. He probably gonna be streaming by himself. He won't be streaming with Nick Mertz, Tim, all the other folks, Ninja. I ain't know this. Him and Ninja was beefing for the longest. I ain't know this until Ninja said something about when this information came out. So I ain't know him and Ninja was like that, or beefing like that. But I'm pretty sure he gonna come back. He probably, like I said, that first stream he gonna do numbers because everybody gonna pretty much troll. He gonna address some stuff, and he still gonna have a following. He just ain't gonna have that many folks watching him. And I'm pretty sure he probably just gonna be streaming by himself from here on out. Because a lot of people already made statements, made videos saying, hey, they no longer gonna support Doc, they no longer gonna stream with Doc if he decided to come back and stream. So I'm pretty sure if they go back on their word and stream with Doc, I'm pretty sure they're gonna screw their image up. So he gonna at the end of the day, he gonna be fine. Sadly, since he got a big following, he's the type of person. The only way we can cancel him if he go to jail, or he just do something extremely outrageous on camera and made the news to where everybody can see. But he gonna be gone. He gonna come back, probably around the next Call of Duty or something, and he probably gonna make a statement his first stream. That first stream gonna do numbers. It's gonna be all over the social media, and then he slowly just gonna start dying down, and he just probably gonna be playing by himself. Cause I'm pretty sure ain't no big streamers gonna be playing with him after all this. So at the end of the day, he's fine regardless. He got enough money to survive. He got enough money to basically retire. He just won't have no sponsors, and at that point, that's even better on him because now he could do and say whatever the hell he want to say since he don't have no sponsors or anybody behind him. Just tell him, hey, don't say that. So we just gotta wait and see. But other than that, man, Dad, what's your final and closing remarks for today's episode?
Closing remarks is first of all, shout out to everybody who listens to us on a bi-weekly basis. We appreciate you. And you're an adult. Don't talk to minors privately. That's my thing. So go ahead, LJ.
Yeah, I think that's just the moral of the story.
More of the story.
If you are an adult, and I'm not saying I understand, like you are for those like Dr. Disrespect, you become an icon or what's the word I'm looking for?
A figure.
Yeah, a public figure, a role model. That's the word. You become a role model to some people, and even though you probably did not want it, you gain some type of power over some minors because they want to be like you in some sense or way, and you do have some control over them, even if it's inadvertently. So do not take advantage of that and try to have sex with them or whatever any nefarious other deeds that you're trying to have with them. Just have it be above board. If they ask you a question, you answer it. If it starts getting weird, you cut it off. That's it. Moral of the story is you are an adult, you be an adult, and you end that stuff. My other remark is I meant to say this during the sports talk, but I know how some people don't like to talk about it. But John Cena is retiring at the end of 2025. I am very sad, and I will have to go see a pay-per-view and a show of WWE next year.
I am a huge WWE fan, still watching to this day, and I did not see that coming at all. He announced it yesterday, but he's still got a whole year. Like he's going to do like a whole year's worth of
I
wrestling still for the most
I knew it
when he
was
can.
coming. I knew it was coming because of the way he was acting during WrestleMania 40. Because
Yeah,
I went and bought Peacock just to watch WrestleMania 40 because of how hype I was seeing it, and it
Yeah.
was good. It was really really good.
Yeah.
yeah.
But when I saw him and I heard him talk about it and things like that, and the next day he was on the Pat McAfee show talking about retirement thing. I like he's about to retire. He's ready to retire. He's
He has
ready to
one.
go.
He had one foot out the door for a while.
Right. He's ready to go full Hollywood.
Yeah. My closing remarks is this: whatever you do online, best believe it will be shown. That's why I don't talk to nobody on social media. Period. Because it's easy to get messages. So no matter what you do, it's going some way somehow it's gonna get found out. Yeah, John Cena, that one hurt. Cause to be honest with you, but after the Attitude Era, he carried WWE. So I ain't gonna lie to you, especially after the Attitude Era. If it wasn't for John Cena, Randy Orton, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, all them, CM Punk, all them, the wrestling wouldn't be what it is now. But John Cena played a huge part. Well, I would say Thugonomics played a huge part after that.
After Dugonomics.
I would say Thugonomics played a huge part because because I used to love watching him when he wrestled. So I got his CD when he made music.
No, you actually about to say
Yeah, I actually brought
No,
his CD.
I have it. I have it on my iTunes. I
I'm about to
believe.
say I actually brought his CD. That's how in love I was with John Cena.
I do have his theme on my Spotify.
So-
I
so,
won't
but
say
like
nothing
a-
about that. I just didn't think the whole album.
Nah, I brought his old album. I think my granny brought it for me, but nah, I brought his old album. But yeah, he played a huge part after Attitude Era because a lot of people thought, "Yup, that's the one right there. I got it. I don't know where I got it's
Yup.
somewhere, but that's the one I brought." But yeah, if it wasn't for him and a few others after the Attitude Era, because everybody thought WWE finna go downhill after that, because they'd be like, "How the hell y'all gonna top that?" But come to find out, they made it happen. So yeah, it's sad to see him leave because yeah, WrestleMania 40, I most definitely knew he about to retire because everybody was joking about that ball spot and he do not like talking about that ball spot.
Oh
He do not
God!
like talking about that ball
Somebody,
spot.
during WrestleMania 40, whoever like the people, the grooming people, they did him dirty. They did not comb it
They
well
did
enough
not
for
comb
him.
it, and
They
he
did not.
hated
They
that.
did him. They did him dirty. I will say that because it looked better the next night. The next night it looked better.
Uh-huh.
But that night they just did not comb it properly. I don't know
It
what
could.
it
It
was.
could be the hat. It could be the hat. He
It could.
wore.
It might be the hat.
Yeah,
It
'cause
might be.
he did do the hat when he was running down. So, but yeah, I knew he about to retire because he people were talking about that ball spot and he hated that. So, I knew for a fact. And then also too, you can just look at him. You can just look and tell he's ready to go.
He gotta go back to the buzz cut. That's all.
You think he gonna do it?
No.
Hollywood wants him to be
Right.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. A lot of people say he gonna turn heel. I do want to see that. I do want to see.
That would be interesting as the final way to go out turning heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting, but we'll see. All I know is the storyline for wrestling is crazy because you got John Cena now, you got Cody, you got Roman Reigns, you got the new bloodline. On top of that, you got The Rock whenever he decided to come back. Then on top of that, people saying they building up Randy Orton now, so it's all over the place.
Yeah, kind of. So him and the Cody and KO
Kevin Owens.
fought the bloodline.
A
right?
lie yesterday.
Yesterday.
But every time he's been with Cody Rhodes, he keeps looking at the WWE title like he's about to.
Yeah.
So, and you said this, we was talking about it last night. You said it's gonna be John Cena versus Randy Orton. It should be. WWE, the main event for WWE for WrestleMania 41 should be Randy Orton versus John Cena, or John Cena versus whoever they think is going to be the new face of this generation, which they already did. It was
Braun
supposed
Breaker.
to be Roman Reigns. It probably be Braun Breaker. I like Braun. I do. I like
Yes.
Braun. He's very good. I just don't. them Steiners just don't end up well, and I'm scared.
But the thing is, the storyline is so all over the place though. Cause now they introduced the Sinister Six. What they gonna do?
Why
Why
is
I
sick?
said Sinister Six? I'm sorry.
I mean, it's fine.
I'm sorry.
So I'm confused. Is it Sinister or you got me saying Sinister?
I thought it was
Is
Sinister
it
Six.
Wyatt 6 or Wyatt 6?
So it's Wyatt like cough sick.
Okay.
So
Okay.
like I said, you got them who they introduced last month. So like I said, the storyline, and then I forgot what you call it. He turned heel. The Kurt Angle wannabe dude. I forgot his name.
Chad
Chad
Gable.
Chad Gable.
The new Park Angle.
Yeah, he can never be Perk Angle. Let's just get that.
No,
straight.
nobody can ever be
He
Perk
can
Angle.
never-
Nothing's ever
Angle
been
had
Perk Angle.
problems.
He can
Perk
never be
Angle
Perk
had some
Angle.
problems.
But you got him who turned heel. Like I said, I'm excited to see where it goes. But all I know is Triple H. He gotta be stressing because you got so much you could do. I don't
Triple
know.
H is in his bag right now. I'm sorry. Story wise, and the product he's putting together, Triple H is in his bag. And who else is in the bag? The Rock, when he came back last year, he was in his bag. He whooped Cody behind.
Y'all
man.
watched that documentary though?
I did not yet. No.
So
No, I didn't watch it, but I had heard
I see
about
bits
it.
and pieces.
okay, y'all want me to hold on? Or no?
Sure.
Okay, so basically, we have to thank Rock because Roman Reigns was supposed to win, but no. It's supposed to be Roman Reigns versus.
It was
The
supposed to
Rock.
be yeah.
Yeah. So that was true, but and Triple H was about to keep it that way, but since The Rock be on TikTok a lot, he saw how everybody was pissed off, so he went to Triple H. He said, "Hey, check this out," because he's supposed to be babyface when he came back. He said, "Hey, check this out. Everybody hate this idea on what we're doing. Last second call now." He said, "Look, I'm going to turn heel and just start going crazy on Cody. We're gonna switch it to where Cody gets the belt, but and complete that storyline. But we gonna also build up me versus Cody to have a future, later on down the road. That's where before Rock disappeared, not disappeared. Before Rock left, he went on stage with Cody, gave him like a little note, and said, "Hey, this ain't the last between me and you." So if it wasn't for The Rock, because Triple H was about to say, "Hey, screw Cody, we either gonna be The Rock versus Roman Reigns." Rock was like, "Nah, bro, they hate TikTok, hate it. Let's switch it. I'm finna turn him heel, turn the bad guy. Let Cody beat Roman, and let's build me and Cody rivalry up for later on down the road." So, like Dad said, they got the storylines is going to be either going to hit or miss.
I got some going to a dish here that
Or it's going to be the phase one of how the Avengers is. How the Avengers had this movie connect to each other, and at the ending of Endgame, it was amazing. Either it's going to be like that, or it's going to be completely garbage. Because he got so much story that is all over the place. And I'm just sitting back and seeing how all this gonna play out. And on top of that, you got the women's too. You got Jade, you got Ripley, you got Liv, you got their storyline going on. So it's like I said, it's all over the place. And I'm just sitting back and being like, okay, what is gonna happen next? So, but yeah, sad day for wrestling fans, especially if you grew up around our time or our generation. John Cena officially made his statement saying that he retired, so we just gotta wait and see. But I believe Randy Orton, something gonna happen between Cody and Randy Orton because they were beefing back in the day too. They were beefing back in the day because he slapped his dad in front of his face, which was funny. But other than that, man, we just gotta wait and see. They saying something. What's SummerSlam? Y'all know what SummerSlam is?
SummerSlam's in Cleveland. Where the hell do you think anything summer at Cleveland? I want to throw that out there.
I don't know.
Joe Kim Noah said it best. Nobody says I'm going on vacation to Cleveland.
No, you got
He
Cleveland.
just,
I
he
mean,
just
it's
had
right,
beef. He
but
just
like,
had beef with LeBron. That's why he said that. He truly hate LeBron.
no, Cleveland. You don't go vacation in Cleveland.
That is
no,
true though.
You,
That
you
is
don't.
true.
You don't go.
That is true.
You,
But he also truly hate LeBron though.
that,
But they said SummerSlam supposed to be like the actual entry to everything coming together. They said that's pretty much where everybody gonna come back.
it is because it's supposed to be new bloodline versus old bloodline. Supposedly, Roman Reigns is going to be back.
Right.
Is it this week or next week?
That's what they
It's
saying.
coming up.
I think he was supposed to show up yesterday, to be honest. But since his father died
passed away. Yeah.
and the funeral was yesterday, so like,
Oh,
I
they
think
just
that-
had that funeral.
Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah.
That was yesterday.
I heard it was
I didn't
yesterday.
know.
Yeah.
I thought he died 2 weeks ago.
Sometimes funerals take a while.
It do.
So-
It do.
And plus, they probably had want to get everybody together.
Right. It's hard.
So we'll see. Everybody's saying that SummerSlam is supposed to be where everything actually starts to the road to WrestleMania. So
That's why Wes McConnell was on SmackDown Friday. That makes sense now.
Yeah. But we'll see though. Only time will tell. Cause like I said, John Cena is back, and he talking about he finna do matches now. Then we got.
I think officially he's coming back either in December or January.
A lot of people say January.
I think he said he's trying to do January to December. The whole year is just WWE.
Yeah.
I think he's in a film right now that he got to finish up, and that's his last.
Peacekeeper season 2. He's doing.
Yeah, that's what they're
Yep.
doing.
So we got that, and then like I said, Randy Orton starting to look at the belt now. Cause he did it at WrestleMania, he did it behind the scenes a lot, and he did it yesterday. So, and then we all know that Randy Orton is a snake and not to be trusted. And now since John Cena back, you got the greatest rivalry in WWE history: John Cena versus Randy Orton. So, it makes sense for Randy Orton to sneak Cody now, because a lot of people don't like Cody's story, and half on that. But
Can't wait for Cody to go full Homelander.
Right.
that's
I
what
think
everybody wants.
That's what everybody wants. They just want him to go heel. He's a really good heel, from my understanding.
When
He is.
He was when he was that Goldust? No, was it Goldust?
That was not
Stardust.
We do not talk about Stardust.
Yeah.
When he was in New Japan, he was a great heel.
He was.
He was a great heel.
But like I said, we just gotta wait to see Triple H. We just gotta wait to see. But I'm pretty sure The Rock is also putting input into after what happened with WrestleMania. I'm pretty sure Rock is doing some input behind the scenes as well. And plus,
Who's all on that board of directors? I know The Rock is.
it's The Rock.
Ain't John Cena on it too?
I don't think
No.
so. No, it's just
No?
out of all the wrestlers, it's just The Rock. He owns the majority of TKO.
Really?
Yeah.
Not majority. He owns a portion, but not the majority.
Oh, he don't. Okay, so but he's the only wrestler who's on the board. I think Triple H may be on the board.
I got Triple H on the board.
Okay. I know for a fact The Rock is though, but I think he's the only wrestler.
You can't be on the board and be the COO. Can you?
You can.
I don't think you can.
If you got the money for it.
Yeah,
I mean,
guess so.
Vince McMahon was everything. He was a wrestler.
Well,
CEO.
Vince McMahon was a CEO and right.
I was gonna say
He
was
owned the company.
I was gonna say he was everything.
Right.
So-
He didn't have a board.
And
It
so
was just
so
him.
was the Dallas Cowboys. He owned everything. He the owner, the general manager. He everything. So if you got money, you can do whatever you want.
He's a psychopath. Well, they both are psychopaths. Okay, never mind. That makes sense.
Hey, we gonna talk about Dallas later because I can't wait for the season to start because I just love when everybody just get on deck for no reason. We just gotta wait for that. We just gotta wait for the season to start. But for everybody out there, we got a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Wrestling finna eventually, supposedly, if SummerSlam is supposed to be the start of the actual storyline for Cody and everybody, we got a whole bunch of story to tell. College football about to start, regular football about to start, so we gonna have a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. And video game content is. We got some video game content, but sports content wise, it's about to start picking up because sports, summer camp, all that stuff about to start, and college football about to start. So y'all be on the lookout for that. But other than that, man, my name is Randall. With me as always, my boy LJ and the OG Dad himself, and together we go by the name of the 2 for 1 Special Podcast. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this week's episode, and we will see y'all on the next one. Peace out.
Peace.